What's up, Geeksters? It's me, Omar from geeksterlabs.com, and this video is brought to you by Sell Cashier, and they compare iPhone prices to get you top dollar for your used iPhone. So if you'd like to sell your iPhone, check out the link in the description below. So the product I'm going to be showing you today is something that was sent to me free for review from Ausdom, and today we have the Ausdom M08 wireless Bluetooth headphones. Now this pair of headphones retails for $59.98, so under 60 bucks. And this is basically their smaller on-ear headphones, wireless headphones. And so I'll talk about the ear cups in just a second. They are on-ear headphones, but if you do have ears that are small enough, they could be considered over-ear headphones. But for me, I think they're on-ear headphones. So the colors that this is available in is black and red, and then we have the version I have here, which is the black and silver. So before we start talking about the headphones themselves, let's talk about what's included inside the box. Alright, so the first thing that's included inside the box is a micro USB charging cable, and this is what you'll use to keep them charged up because they are Bluetooth, so they do have a battery built into it. So this is the cable that you'll use to charge it up. And after that, we have a 3.5mm audio cable. So this is what you would use if you want to save some power that you have in the headphones, or maybe the headphones run out of battery power and you can't use them wirelessly. You can easily plug in the audio cable and you can use them to listen to your audio. This does not include a microphone or anything like that. It will just give you your audio into the headphones. And of course, the last thing included inside the box is the headphones themselves. So let's take these out and give you guys a closer look of the M08s. Alright, so now let's talk about some of the physical aspects of this pair of headphones. Now, first off, right off the bat, it has a really nice mixture of different materials. On the top, we have this nice glossy, high gloss plastic type of finish, which some people tend to like. On the side, we actually have real metal headbands. It's very thin, but interesting, real curved, interesting design right there. On the inside, we have some faux leather ear pads, so very comfortable. And then we have on the inside here, we have some like a silicone pad with some padding inside of it. So overall, the quality of the materials are very nice. The ear cups themselves are plastic. They do have a kind of a cool, like fake aluminum type of finish to them. And so like I said, this is the black and silver, but they also come available in red as well. Red and black. So as far as the materials go, pretty nicely priced. I mean, there's some pair of headphones out there that are $100 and don't look quite as nice as these ones do. So I think overall, the overall look of them is pretty cool. The other thing to keep in mind is they are foldable. It does not include a travel pouch, but you can fold them up and stick them in your backpack or your bag, and they will travel pretty easily whenever they do fold up, and they do get pretty small, pretty nice. They do look thin, but they're actually very durable. They don't feel like they don't feel cheap. They don't feel like they're gonna break very easily. They do have some give to them as well, but because they are thin, they are very lightweight. They only weigh about 10 ounces, so they do feel durable, but it's still very lightweight and not heavy on your head at all, even with the electronics being on the inside, but having the Bluetooth electronics inside there. So like I mentioned before, that the ear cups are fake leather, but they are very comfortable. And depending on the size of your ears, I guess you could consider this pair of earphones an over-ear earphone, because these cups are pretty large, but for me, they just lay on top of the earphone. So it's kind of like in the middle, but I think for the average person, it's probably, the ear cups are probably gonna lay against your ear and not cup over them or be on top of them. So that's kind of nice, but I tend to not like the on-ear headphones because they get a little bit hot or more uncomfortable when you use them for long periods of time. But when it comes to comfort, I didn't have any issues wearing these for long periods of time. I use them at work and I wear them for a few hours at a time, and no issues whatsoever. They were very comfortable. They didn't get hot. My ears didn't get sweaty or anything like that. They're very breathable, and overall they were very, very comfortable. So on the bottom ports here, you can see we do have the audio port right there. So that's where you plug in the included audio cable. We have the volume up and down. We have the power button. It has some nice voice prompts. When you turn it on, it will tell you that it has been powered on. And when it does sync up to your device, it will tell you that it is synced up. On the other side right here, we have the micro USB port. And we also have a microphone here as well, so you can answer your phone calls and talk on the phone while you're having the headphones on your head. So your music will be paused, the microphone will kick on, you'll be able to talk on your phone call. You can hang up the phone call, it goes back to playing your music. So very nice that it does include that microphone. So now we talked about the build quality, let's talk about the sound quality, which is pretty much the most important part of a pair of headphones next to build quality and comfort. So when it comes to sound quality, these are pretty good, and for $60 I was pretty impressed. The audio quality did not blow me away by any means, but like I said, being the fact that they cost $60, they sound pretty good, especially for being Bluetooth, actually. So I definitely think at this price point, they're a really good pair of headphones. If you guys are looking for something that's a little bit higher quality, of course, you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money, and those types of headphones are available to you. But for something that's under $100 at $60, I think the audio quality is pretty decent. If you are really into really heavy thumping bass, these aren't gonna produce a ton of bass for you. I did test them out by listening to hip hop and some dubstep and that type of music, and it was okay for me, but I know there's some people out there that just really love really strong bass, so you may want to play with the EQ on your device for your computer if you want to get the lows to be a little bit more thumping for you. But for overall though, for most types of music, whether it's Latin music, jazz music, rock music, hip-hop music, the full gamut of music, I didn't have any issues while listening to this pair of headphones. It was very enjoyable and I had no issues whatsoever. So like I said, for $60, definitely a good pair of headphones to go check out. I'll put a link in the description below if you guys are interested in purchasing them on their Amazon page. And if you have any questions about this product, post that down below in the comment section. I read each and every comment in all of my videos, and I will always do my best to get back to you as quick as possible. I just want to give another shout out to our sponsor, sellcashier.com. If you guys are looking to get cash for your used iPhone, make sure to go over their site. It's very easy, fast, and secure. You just go to the site, you get a quote, you ship your phone to them, and then you get paid. It's that simple. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up down below and share it with your friends. And if you want to stay up to date with all of my content on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video review.